This is going to be a 3-year review on the Virgin Hair Fantasy Brazilian curly hair. So if you want to hear my thoughts on the Virgin Hair Fantasy Brazilian curly hair, stick around. Hey guys, so I wanted to come to you guys and do randomly a review on this hair. Yeah, bear with me because I really probably even shouldn't do a review. I never did an initial review. It wasn't on YouTube when I got this hair. So I bought this hair roughly 3 years ago. If you've seen any of my other videos from my 6 months of protective styling, then you know this is the first protective style that I chose to wear, and it is a U-part. This hair is sewn onto a U-part. So I just pulled this out of my closet basically and was like, I'm gonna wear this. So I've been wearing it for almost 2 months now, and I was like, you know what, before I put this back in the closet, let me just do a review, because rarely do you see reviews on hair, you know, past, you know, a couple of months or maybe even 6 months or something like that. Every now and again you'll see someone pull out some hair and be like, oh yeah, I had this for a year, or I had this for 2 years. I've had this hair for 3 years and I have loved it from day one. When I first got the hair, the curl pattern was so pretty, and I'll insert a picture of what the hair looked like when I first got it. The curl pattern, the natural curl pattern, was gorgeous. It was super pretty. I almost immediately dyed it. I got it in a natural 1B color or whatever, but I almost immediately dyed a lot of it to, you know, this like blonde or whatever, one of these blonde little highlights. Since then I have bleached it and bleached it and colored it and bleached it and colored it. Yeah, that initial, when I first got it, I had a sew-in. I, you know, did almost a full sew-in with a little bit of leave out on my hair. About a year later, I decided to sew it onto a cap and wear it as a U-part, because I was starting my you know, healthy hair journey of being natural. So I didn't want to sew it onto my hair and have that extra tension and then miss out on doing my regimen and stuff like that. So the U-part was a great alternative, and it's still a protective style. So yeah, this hair has lasted me, you know, through these 3 years, and it's amazing. I believe I paid between $350 and $375 for this hair. And that's for 2 bundles, 4 ounces each, of 18 and 14 ounces. And I used every last bit of it in my hair, and it just, I really can't say too much about this company. Like, I'm very happy that 3 years later I can still run my hands through it. There's a little tangle, you know, there's a little, of course it's been 3 years, so there's a bit of tangling, there's a little bit of shedding now. I really didn't have that problem when I first got the hair, and the fact that it's 3 years later, I really don't mind. Like, I just ran my hand through my hair and got that much of shed from it. I did not seal my wefts. I didn't cut my wefts either, but I did not seal my wefts. And if I seal them, I probably should, you know, take this off of the cap and seal them, because it is old hair, and I probably would reduce the shedding, and I could probably get another 3 years out of it. But yeah, I don't feel like it. It was just easy breezy hair. Like, I could get in the shower, wet it, do whatever, and go. And it does well with products, it does well without products. It's beautiful, gorgeous either way. now 3 years later, after the straightening and the bleaching and just the mistreatment, because I am not one of those people who like, oh, I take super duper care of my weaves. Like, to me, my weaves are supposed to be easy. So, you know, if I wanted to spend all that time and maintenance on hair, I would just be wearing my real hair. So yeah, I take this off at night and I throw it across the room. I throw it at the end of my bed. Sometimes I find it behind my bed the next day. And when I shove it in the closet, it's in the closet, in the dark, whatever. So yeah, I'm not like super like careful about how I treat this hair and babying it and all that stuff. If I did that, I probably could have this hair forever, like no lie. But I've gotten 3 years out of it with abusing this hair. So now the natural curl pattern is kind of like a loose wave, not even a loose wave, like a loose to medium wave. There's definitely still a curl in there, and if I took the time to like scrunch and do things like that, I probably could get, you know, more defined curls out of it. It holds a curl really well. Like, I don't even really have to put heat in this hair for it to curl up. I could use my flexi rods, leave them in for even, you know, a couple of hours. You know, sometimes I just put my flexi rods in at the ends and do my makeup, get dressed, get in the car, and drive to my destination. And when I get to my destination, I take out my flexi rods in the car and I have a curl that will last me the entire night, you know. So it's really, really great hair. It's definitely worth the money. As far as this hair, what I've been doing to maintain it the past couple months is just once a week, once every week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks, I will either shampoo it and condition it, leave the conditioner in overnight, and rinse it out the next day, wear it in its natural state for a day or two before straightening it again. Or I will co-wash it, leave conditioner in it overnight again, rinse it out, and wear it in its natural state for a day or two before I decide to straighten it again. But I have been wearing this hair straightened, so I have been flat ironing it and things like that, and that's only so that I won't have to, you know, work hard to try to blend my natural hair into a loose wave, medium wave, because I do not have loose wave, medium wave hair. You know, that Brazilian hair, it's really thick and it's really good with African American hair and blending and things like that. I prefer this Brazilian hair over Indian hair. Indian hair, it has that snatch, like it's snatched and it's straight and it's silky and it's bone straight for everybody, you know. But I like a little texture in my straightness. I like, you know, kind of comparable to a yaki. So yeah, love it. I have yet to ever have hair that has lasted me this long. And even though I'm about to take this down and move on to my next protective style, I'm not throwing this away. I'm just gonna put it back in my closet. I'll probably, you know, just because I'm so grateful that it's lasted me this long, I'll probably, you know, wash it, co-wash it, deep condition it, and then, you know, put it in one of those plastic bags and put it in the closet, nice and healthy and, you know, revived. But yeah, I have never had this. Like, my virgin Indian hair did not last me this long. As a matter of fact, that hair didn't last me no time. And other hair that I've spent money on, Malaysian hair, did not last me this long. So kudos to the virgin hair fantasy. I love it. It colors beautifully and easily. I did the color myself, and it bounced back, you know. Sometimes I might have to use a little of the Organics weightless dry healing oil, the Moroccan weightless dry healing oil, you know, on the ends or whatever, to like bring it in, because it might be a little thirsty. But I mean, I have bleach blonde hair, you know, and I've colored it several times over the last few years. So yeah, that's to be expected. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you've had any hair for 2, 3, 4 or more years that you know is still working with you, is still giving you life, is still holding up beautifully. And let me know what kind of hair that is and where you got it from, because I might want to check that out. And also let me know your experiences with the Virgin Hair Fantasy. If you've been a recent customer, let me know what you think. I'm thinking of making another purchase with them, so let me know what's going on with them lately. So thank you for watching. Bye.